10 most beautiful waterfalls in the world? Did you know that some waterfalls drop with such force they create permanent rainbows? Waterfalls are nature's showstoppers, where power and grace collide in stunning harmony. From thundering giants that shake the ground beneath your feet to delicate cascades tucked into emerald forests, these waterfalls are more than just sightseeing spots. They're experiences that etch themselves into your memory. Around the globe, waterfalls are revered as sacred, photographed endlessly, and chased by travelers eager for that perfect misty view. In today's video, we're taking you on a journey to 10 of the most jaw-dropping, soul-stirring waterfalls this planet has to offer. Get ready to be amazed and maybe even plan your next adventure. Iguazu Falls, Argentina, Brazil. Iguazu Falls is not just one waterfall. It's a network of over 270 cascades, stretching nearly 2 miles along the border of Argentina and Brazil. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is often described as a Niagara on steroids, and honestly, that doesn't even begin to cover it. At the heart of the falls is the Devil's Throat, a U-shaped drop that crashes with such force it sends plumes of mist sky high and roars louder than a stadium crowd. The sheer scale and power are humbling. You don't just see Iguazu, you feel it. The area is surrounded by subtropical rainforest, teeming with wildlife, making it as much an ecological wonder as a visual one. Bring a poncho, because staying dry here isn't an option. Victoria Falls, Zambezi, known locally as the Smoke That Thunders. Victoria Falls is one of the largest and most dramatic waterfalls in the world, with a curtain of water stretching over a mile wide. During peak flow, over 500 million liters of water pour over the edge every minute, enough to create a visible spray that can be seen from 30 miles away. This isn't just a waterfall, it's a spectacle of elemental force. The danger is part of the thrill, too. If you're brave enough, you can swim right to the edge in the infamous Devil's Pool during the dry season. It's not for the faint of heart, but the adrenaline rush and the view is unforgettable. This is where nature puts on a show like nowhere else. Plitvice Lakes Waterfalls, Croatia. Tucked within Croatia's Plitvice Lakes National Park lies a dreamlike network of cascading waterfalls that look like something from a fantasy novel. These aren't towering drops of thunderous water, but rather a series of elegant, multi-tiered falls flowing between vivid turquoise lakes. The colors shift with the seasons, ranging from deep emerald to icy blue, creating a watercolor masterpiece at every glance. Wooden pathways meander through the lush landscape, giving visitors front row access without disturbing the fragile ecosystem. The beauty here is more about harmony than power. Everything feels perfectly placed, effortlessly flowing from one level to the next. It's a quiet, enchanting kind of magic that you'll never want to leave. Angel Falls, Venezuela. Angel Falls doesn't just hold the title of the world's tallest waterfall, it shatters expectations. Plunging an astonishing 3,212 feet from the summit of a tabletop mountain deep in Venezuela's Canema National Park, the water seems to fall in slow motion, breaking into mist before ever hitting the ground. Its remote location makes it a challenge to reach. Think bush planes and boat rides. But that only adds to its mystique. For most of the year, clouds cling to the peak like a crown, offering only glimpses of the falls through the mist, making every sighting feel like a rare gift. This is less a tourist destination and more a pilgrimage for those drawn to Earth's untamed beauty. Yosemite Falls, USA. Yosemite Falls is a 3-tiered spectacle that plunges a combined 2,425 feet, making it the tallest waterfall in North America. Nestled in the heart of California's Yosemite National Park, it's not just the height that impresses, it's the setting. Surrounded by granite cliffs, ancient pine forests, and the sweeping Yosemite Valley, the falls are iconic, timeless, and breathtaking in every season. In spring, when snowmelt feeds its furious flow, the thunder echoes across the canyon. In summer, it slows to a whisper, revealing tranquil pools and delicate ribbons of water. Hiking to the base, or at the top if you're up for a serious workout, offers perspectives that are nothing short of cinematic. Skogafoss, Iceland. Skogafoss is the kind of waterfall that instantly makes you feel like you're in a Viking legend. Located along Iceland's southern coast, this 60-meter-high waterfall crashes with a force that creates permanent mist and frequent rainbows. The flat base of the falls allows visitors to walk right up to the curtain of water. Just be prepared to get soaked. What makes Skogafoss even more magical is the legend tied to it. Locals say a Viking settler hid a treasure chest behind the falls, still waiting to be discovered. With its dramatic drop, lush green surroundings, and the raw energy of Icelandic nature, it's a place that stirs your soul and sparks your imagination. On Geoc Dien Falls, Vietnam. Straddling the border between northern Vietnam and China, Ban Geoc de Tian Falls is a tiered wonder that gracefully spills over limestone cliffs, surrounded by rice paddies and karst mountains. Unlike many other famous waterfalls, this one exudes peace rather than power. The water doesn't crash, it flows with elegance, cascading in layers that look like nature's version of a grand staircase. Visitors often explore the falls by bamboo raft, drifting peacefully beneath the mist while soaking in the surreal scenery. Political tensions occasionally complicate access, but both countries recognize the falls as a shared treasure. It's a perfect example of how nature can create harmony even across borders. Gullfoss, Iceland. The Gullfoss, or the Golden Falls, is one of Iceland's most beloved landmarks, and for good reason. It's not the tallest, but its two-step cascade plunging into a narrow canyon makes it one of the most visually unique. The water seems to disappear into the earth, creating a dramatic optical illusion that leaves viewers stunned. Add in the frequent presence of rainbows and the sheer volume of glacial meltwater, and Gullfoss becomes nothing short of otherworldly. It's also part of Iceland's famous Golden Circle route, making it easily accessible for travelers. Whether you're seeing it in the vibrant green of summer or the icy white of winter, Gullfoss never fails to impress. Kyatur Falls, Guyana. Kyatur Falls is one of the world's most powerful single-drop waterfalls, and yet it remains one of the least visited. Located deep in the Amazon rainforest of Guyana, this 741-foot drop combines both height and volume in a stunning display of raw force. Unlike more commercialized sites, Kyatur is virtually untouched, giving visitors an intimate and almost spiritual experience with nature. Water free falls from a flat-topped plateau, creating a thunderous roar that echoes through the jungle. Because of its remote location, getting there is an adventure in itself, usually by small plane over vast stretches of green. But once you arrive, the isolation only makes the view more surreal and sacred. Sutherland Falls, New Zealand. Sutherland Falls is a majestic three-tiered waterfall tucked deep within Fiordland National Park, accessible only via New Zealand's famous Milford Track. Plummeting 1,904 feet from a glacial lake, the falls are surrounded by towering cliffs, lush rainforests, and endless layers of mist that give the entire scene an ethereal glow. Getting there requires serious hiking, but the reward is a moment of solitude in front of one of the world's most graceful natural wonders. The fall's remote beauty and the silence of the surrounding wilderness make it feel like a place untouched by time. It's not just a visual marvel, it's a spiritual one too. From thunderous giants to hidden gems deep in the jungle, these waterfalls remind us just how astonishing our planet can be. Which one would you chase first? Let us know in the comments, and if this video inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with fellow nature lovers. There's a whole world of beauty out there. Sometimes, all it takes is one waterfall to fall in love with it.